School lasts so long it feels like we're serving a life sentence with weekend parole. Seriously, who decided that teenagers should be waking up at 6 a.m. just to stare blankly at a whiteboard while trying to remember the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? By third period, half the class is mentally checked out, the other half is physically asleep, and just happy no one's on fire. We're told school is preparing us for the real world. But last time I checked, no job makes you ask permission to pee, forgetting a number 2 pencil. Spend 7 hours a day learning stuff, we'll forget faster than a Snapchat streak. Finally drag ourselves home, we get hit with a mountain of homework like, surprise, school's not over. Get me started on the school year. 9 straight months with maybe one decent break where you don't have to write a 10-page essay or build a diorama of the Battle of Antietam using macaroni noodles. Like a short sitcom, 20 minutes, a few laughs, and then we're done. It's more like a 12-season drama with filler episodes and emotional damage. Honestly, school doesn't need to be this long. Cut it in half, and maybe, just maybe, we'd actually enjoy learning. I genuinely cannot take one more second of hearing Jet 2 Holiday without my brain going into emergency shutdown mode. That jingle? It's not an ad, it's psychological warfare. It's 3 words and 1 cursed melody that has somehow looped in my head for the past 6 days straight. I'll be brushing my teeth. Boom. Jet 2 Holiday. Taking a shower? Jet 2 Holiday. At this point, I'm surprised it didn't replace my alarm clock. I even said it in a completely unrelated sentence the other day. I'm going to grab a Jet 2 Holia coffee. Like, what? They've hijacked my speech patterns. And the worst part? Everyone in those ads looks way too happy. Like suspiciously cult-level happy. You're not that excited about a pool in Benidorm, Karen. Calm down. I feel like if I book with any other airline, I'll wake up to find Jet 2 reps outside my house doing a flash mob. Honestly, it's gone beyond branding. It's a full-blown takeover. I don't need a holiday. I need a break from that holiday. Back-to-school ads are like that one friend who shows up at your house in mid-July, wearing a scarf, sipping a pumpkin spice latte, and casually announcing, summer's basically over. No, it's not. I still have sand in my hair and trousers from the beach trip I took yesterday. Yet somehow, every store and website decides the second the 4th of July fireworks are done. It's time to bombard you with cheery commercials about fun new backpacks and learning made exciting. Fun? Exciting? I'm still emotionally recovering from my last math test, and now you're telling me I should be thrilled about buying a 32-pack of pencils? These ads always have kids smiling like they've just been told school serves free ice cream and lets you nap for credit. Meanwhile, in real life, the only thing school hands out for free is anxiety. And don't even get me started on how they play those upbeat songs in the background. You know, the ones that make it sound like algebra is a music festival. They'll show some kid in slow motion, high-fiving their friends in the hallway, when we all know the first week back is just people awkwardly trying to remember each other's names and pretending they totally didn't forget the summer reading. Plus, they try to sell you must-have supplies like gel pens in 27 colors, as if my English teacher is going to grade my essay higher, because it's written in sunset tangerine. Honestly, back-to-school ads are just corporate alarm clocks, trying to rip you out of the blissful dream of summer before you're ready. Let me eat my popsicle in peace, Karen from the office supply store, and stop smiling at me like I'm about to thank you for reminding me that my 3-month freedom sentence is almost up. Roblox chat moderation is like trying to have a conversation while a grandma with a censor button sits behind you slapping your keyboard every time you say something remotely normal. You can't even say, hello guys, without it turning into hash, 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 hash. Type, I like grass, and boom, banned for promoting illegal substances. Say you're fast, and suddenly you're being investigated by the FBI. Meanwhile, someone named XX No Scope, Mom XX, is typing ancient curse words and racial slurs in chat, and somehow moderation doesn't even care like it's undetected. It's like the system was coded by a goldfish that only understood every 5th word. You try to tell your friend, let's meet at the park, and Roblox hits you with the silent treatment like you just committed war crimes. And don't get me started on the bans. You could get kicked for saying LOL too aggressively. I once got muted for typing 7. Just the number. What's next? Banned for breathing too enthusiastically? It's honestly impressive how the system manages to block sandwich, but lets straight-up derogatory terms filter through. Roblox chat moderation isn't protecting the kids, it's just making us all speak in hieroglyphics and interpretive dance. Next thing we're speaking with is Mongolian throat singing. Roblox games have the lifespan of a mayfly on Red Bull. 1 second, everyone's grinding some new simulator where you click a banana to get a pet to click more bananas, and the next second, poof, gone, deleted from the collective memory like it never existed. You could spend 6 hours straight no-lifing your way to prestige level 89 in Nuke Toilet Tycoon. And the very next day, your friends are like, bro, why are you still playing that dead game? Dead? It literally came out yesterday. Roblox games don't die slowly either. They get abandoned, like a 2009 iPod in a drawer full of tangled cables. One bad update, one TikTok calling it mid, or one popular YouTuber deciding they're bored, and boom! Everyone vanishes like it's a ghost town. And Don't even try to convince people to come back. Bro, that game fell off so hard, the devs probably play Adopt Me now. You can pour your soul into collecting every legendary sword in Backroom Combat X Tycoon Simulator. But the next week, everyone's playing Grow a Poop. Like, what does that mean? Roblox players have the attention span of a squirrel at a rave. We don't commit to games. We flirt with them, ghost them, and laugh at them for not being popular anymore. It's a savage cycle, and I'll still fall for it every time, grinding until 3 a.m. just for the game to have 4 players online the next day, 3 of which are bots. 1 is some kid begging for admin. There's a special place in digital hell reserved for unskippable ads. You know the ones. You click on a video, all excited, popcorn in hand, emotionally prepared for that one clip you've already seen on TikTok but want to experience on a bigger screen. And then, bam! Hi, I'm Jake, and I made $40,000 a month drop shipping garden gnomes. Number, I didn't ask for this, Jake. No one did. But I'm now legally obligated to watch Jake pitch his gnome empire for 30 excruciating seconds while the video I actually wanted slowly fades into a distant dream. You sit there, trapped, staring at that tiny countdown in the corner like a prisoner marking time on a wall. 30 seconds, 29, 28. How long can 30 seconds be? I could have learned basic Spanish in this time. And just when you think it's over, surprise, part 2, a second ad. This time, it's about insurance or crypto or some cologne that promises to make you irresistible to all life forms. My sense of smell doesn't even work, Brad. Why are you doing this to me? Worst of all, they know what they're doing. You can't pause it. You can't mute it. You can't even switch tabs because the ad starts buffering like, oh, you thought you were getting out of this? Nice try. And don't even get me started on mobile ads. Accidentally tap the corner of the screen? Congratulations, you've just opened 3 tabs, downloaded malware, and adopted a child in the Philippines. All I wanted was to watch a cat fall off a counter. That's it. And now, I've aged 4 years and hate everyone, including Jake. Why is getting a hall pass in school treated like applying for a government security clearance? You'd think asking to go to the bathroom was the equivalent of requesting time off for a 6-month vacation to Dubai. Teachers suddenly turn into strict bouncers at the most exclusive club in town. What's your reason? How long will you be gone? Do you have documentation? Like, bro, I'm not escaping the country. I just drank a Capri Sun too fast. And don't get me started on the actual hall pass itself. It's never just a slip of paper. No, sometimes it's a giant neon clipboard, a traffic cone, or a wooden plank the size of a surfboard. Walking down the hall with that thing is like holding the Olympic torch. Everyone knows where you're going, and you look ridiculous doing it. And of course, the hall monitors, these self-appointed hallway police, spot you from across the corridor like hawks. Where's your pass? They demand, as if I'm smuggling state secrets in my hoodie pocket. Then comes the awkward return. You finally make it back to class, and every pair of eyes locks onto you like you've been gone for 3 years. The teacher pauses mid-sentence, waiting for you to explain yourself. Sorry, I wasn't exploring Narnia. I was just in the bathroom trying to decide if the soap was actually soap or watered-down mystery juice. The whole system makes no sense. If I was really going to skip class, do you think a laminated piece of cardboard with math scribbled on it would stop me? The hall pass isn't a tool, it's a trophy, and the game is survival. Forget track and field. Every student has already trained for the one true Olympic sport, begging for permission to pee. Subscribe. Public bathrooms are basically survival horror games with worse graphics. You enter cautiously, pushing the door open with your elbow because touching the handle is instant contamination in real-life mode. The lights flicker like a haunted house. The floor has an unidentifiable puddle you know isn't water, and the faint hum of a suspiciously broken fan sets the ambience. You peek under the stalls like you're checking for zombies, only to find someone's abandoned jacket hanging on the hook like a jump scare prop. The sinks? Half of them don't work, the other half shoot out water with the force of a fire hydrant, soaking your shirt so you now look like you failed the QuickTime event. The hand dryers either roar like a jet engine or blow air softer than a grandma's on life support, leaving your hands damp and doomed. And then there's the toilet paper dispenser, locked tighter than a bank vault, making you spin it endlessly like you're solving a puzzle that has 10,000 pieces with no colors. Don't forget the sound design. The echo of a flush from 3 stalls away, the awkward cough from someone trying not to be heard, and the squeal of the door as someone new enters. Your mission? Escape without touching anything unnecessary, without making eye contact, and without dropping your phone into the void between reality and whatever lurks behind the toilet. You wash your hands, dry them halfway, and leave, only to realize you touched the door handle on the way out. Congratulations. Game over. Subscribe.